Hello, 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 hello. Technically I have dinner on the left of me, so I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit, or I don't know, just starting the stream early. You guys know how it is. Start the stream early so people kind of trickle in while I do all the things that a proper streamer does in the background while people are doing their thing. So I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna eat my chicken sandwich, and then we'll proceed with NATS YAP, EX10. But I don't know how much it's gonna be. It's gonna be a cluster. I don't know how many people are actually able to. What's up, Selenial? I don't know how, like, you guys understand. I'm just fresh off the plane, man. So I imagine a lot of people are. Like, I expect a lot of our regulars. So many of our Eagles Nest regulars were at Bandai Cardfest this weekend, so they're gonna be dog tired. I'm dog tired. You guys get to see my face for a little bit while we discuss why I'm going on a silent break while the stream is going live. But yeah, we're dog tired. A lot of us are dog tired, but I don't know. I want to talk about NATS. I want to talk about EX10. I mean, I do it because I love Digimon. So just because I'm tired doesn't mean I stop loving Digimon. I guess at the end of the day, I guess my voice is also tired. Talked to a lot of people. Had a lot of fun meeting fans. Oh man, I gotta tell you, when people ask me, is like, oh, is it worth going to Bandai Cardfest? I'm just like, my experience is just so much not the average person's experience. Like, for like TLDR, I went zero side events. I did zero side events. I did not play in the tournament. I did not really get anything from the merch lane. I did manage to get my 4 trainings. I can show those off in a minute later. But like, I still had just a wonderful time, and a lot of that is based off of getting to see a lot of my friends. Like, not, and like, I guess to be fair, there is a difference between viewer and friends. Get to see some of my actual friends, some of my Eagles Nest locals at this point, right? Getting to see like Marshmallow Ruffian, Munfusion. Those are the names that jump in my head, but we hung out with Umblum forever, Ben from Hyper Coliseum. I had so much time spent with like, I got to spend so much time with the like official commentators, like Ryan, Digipanda, Eggman, Div for Union Arena, if you know that. Didn't really see Aspira. I saw him, but I didn't really hang out with Aspira. But all the others, I hung out with all the Cosmic. Didn't really get a chance to hang out with Cosmic too much either. The guy's just a busy kind of guy. And then the fans, the viewers, the most important people of the channel is the viewers. I got to meet so many of you guys, and whether it was Digimon fans or Gundam fans, it was like, I love going to Bandai Cardfest, but that's just not going to be the average person's experience. So it's hard for me to recommend it, especially when we talk about some of the stuff went down. But anyway, I'm going to go to break screen. I'm going to let viewers ramp up. We can talk all about it. I'm going to eat my chicken sandwich, and we'll be live, and we'll be it's Eagles Nest. I don't know how many people we got. I'll double check while on break screen, but I'm tired. I'm tired, man. Where's my break screen here? Yeah, Wolfhorn, you're second. I started this. To be fair, I started the stream early. I know you always like you're used to. It's very unlike Risu to start the stream that early, so I don't blame you. As a true Risu fan, you knew it was better to bet that I'd be late or not on at all. I'm eating a chicken sandwich on the side, so I'm still kind of like BRB. I'm gonna try my best to keep my mic muted while I'm chewing. I know a lot of people don't like that. Like, how is Monfusion signed up for this event? That guy's an animal. He was at Cardfest. What do you mean he's playing? That's crazy. You wonder how many Bills players you're gonna see? Let me. I don't know how many people have submitted their deck list, but let me see if do I gotta log in? I don't have judge privilege. Maybe I do have judge privilege, but I'm not signed up, or this tournament hasn't started, so I probably can't look at the metagame yet. But I can take a quick peek at the metagame in a minute. Whenever I get access to that. But yeah, Cardfest. Oof. Not. I had fun. I know there's a lot of. I mean, you can go on Reddit. It's not a secret. You can go on Reddit. You can go on Twitter and all the outlets and learn about a lot of the negativity that went down. I had fun, but I went in with the expectation. I wasn't in the main event. I didn't want to play LCQs. I didn't want to play side events. I literally just wanted to go and meet people, talk with people, hang out with people, and I did nothing but that for 3 days straight. I had a blast. Here on ReeseTheSquirrel.com, we are not in the business of like blasting any particular company for what went down. If you guys catch my drift, it is not in my professional best interest to do that. We will not be doing that. You guys can talk about it in chat though. I'm not gonna like ban people for like, you know what I'm saying, but just understand that it is not in my professional best interest to just like go on a tirade about what went down in terms of, you know, side event scheduling, merch acquisition. Those were the big two things that a lot of people are going to come out of this Bandai Fest talking about and talking negatively about. but I assume you guys can respect the reason why I am not in a position to just go on a rant, right? So what happened? Oh, I think I read, yeah, it, like, you can read it. There's Reddit posts, there's Twitter posts. It's oh man, wait, what? Sonic Crossworld is it out? I don't think we're streaming Digimon. Holy, we're playing Sonic Crossworld. No. We're playing Digimon. We're playing Digimon. We got to talk about NATS. We got to talk about EX10. We got to talk about Gallantmon winning. We got to, I don't have the, I know I'm the data guy. I don't think me and Eggman were able to get the top 32 or top 16. I think it was top 16. Onion got 17th. Oh, that's gonna be the conversation point for a while, like, about Onion, and I'm gonna feel bad every time I mentally bring it up. But for those that don't know, this weekend was Digimon National, or our first season 1 2025 to 2026 Digimon season nationals, where our invited players got to duke it out in a big ass tournament and see who came out first. And then definitely a lot of plot lines in terms of the tournament. DM version 2 going really far. That Vademon, that level 5 Vademon out of BT22, completely stealing the show in terms of, like, what in the world do we need to think about how DM progresses in the future was disgusting. And then Gallantmon taking the whole thing. Not Mon Fusion. Donkey Nog and Donkey Nog taking the what do I want to say, getting second place again. Like, I know he didn't get his run back to get first place, but, like, at this point he's the most decorated player, right? Like, getting back-to-back second place at nationals is an actually insane feat. Being able to go take the run back into being able to get the run back into Japan and Worlds already, not having to worry about the second half of invites, is gonna be really exciting. You think DM got third? I think so too. It was in there. It was up there. I'm not really sure how again, I don't have the data, so I'm not sure how, like, exactly the full breakdown of, like, top 16 went. But when we do, you know, eventually it'll come out. Eventually I'll make the video. It'll be on Eggman if we get it, when we get it. I wish I had it a little sooner, but you know how these things are. Was Dallas and Nationals different? No, they're the same event. It was the same event. Yeah. So Dallas Cardfest is where the Digimon Nationals took place. So, and when it comes to the Dallas Cardfest, all the main events, it was nationals for, like, a lot of events. So it was One Piece Nationals, Digimon Nationals, Gundam I think this is pretty much the first Gundam regional. Dragon Fusion, Dragon Masters were both there. That's disrespectful. I actually sat next to, on my plane flight home, I actually sat next to the second place winner of the Dragon Ball Masters tournament, which was kind of cool. I was like, oh, hey, like that's how I got one of my Digital Gate opens. By the way, I was able to just, like, homie trade a Beast Gohan energy marker for another Digital Gate open. So now we have 3. Thank you, Orange Samurai, if you guys know who that is. Hey yo, it's Mr. Squirrel. What's up, Eddie V? Oh, because things were showing a Galaxy deck one. Oh, did it? Was it Galaxy? I thought it was Gallant. No, it was Gallant, right, chat? I'm pretty sure it was Gallant. The finals was Gallant. Oh, you know what? I think maybe Sun and Moon won Swiss. Oh, Galaxy won the Wait, don't we know? Wasn't it Marshmallow Ruffian that won the LCQ? It was our Eagles Nest homie Marshmallow Ruffian. I've had him commentate with us before. You guys have met him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Marshmallow. Genku won Swiss. Gallant won the event. Okay. Yeah, no, like, I was running around all weekend. Again, I don't have the data that I should. Maybe it's somewhere and I just need to, like, unearth it. But yeah, no. There's so much happened over the weekend. I got some goodies to show, which is gonna be fun. But Genku won Swiss. Okay. So I remember. Okay, so that makes a lot more sense because I remember Genku Turtle doing really well, and then I'm pretty sure it was Marshmallow Ruff, or was it Llama? It was either Marshmallow Ruffian or Llama that won the LCQ. Genku, the LCQ Stomper. Okay. My brain is completely crashing. Llamas with okay, it was okay. Llama won with okay. See, yeah, no, I met so many people over the weekend, and like all that like data of like making face to username to real name, and like what decks people were playing. It's all like, yeah, I'm still fresh off the plane, man. Got no other way to explain it. I'm still fresh off the plane. Tournament should be starting soonish. Let me see. Junk. Sorry. Yeah, no, we're still kind of crashing out mentally. No, there's still... Alright, we got like 16-ish players tonight for EX10. We're gonna... They're in a meeting still. Yes, thank you, Helkin. I appreciate you. Yeah, they're still in the player meeting, so we can... I can... GT Gaming won the event. The Genku player who won day one's name is Wes. Oh, cool. GT. Oh, okay. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, yeah. And then the Gallant was the one who. Yeah. Oh, GT game. Oh, is that guy? Is he got a YouTube channel? Yeah, there was a part of me because a lot of like the normal thing when you're at an event is to like record somebody like after they win and do like a frame one deck profile. I don't know where Antics was. Antics usually is the king of doing like that like hot off the presses deck profile. I don't know if I can do that. It feels like I love Antics. My morals shouldn't, like the way I operate is my morals do not, the way I operate my life and the morals I put upon myself do not reflect how other people should act. My morals for myself and the way I conduct myself, there's a hard part of me where I'm like, it feels like profiteering a little bit too much off of someone else's success when I'm like hot off the presses doing a first place deck profile for people. You know what I mean? Like they like celebrate them. My brain goes to like, I want to celebrate them. They should be able to enjoy the moment. They shouldn't like have some stupid YouTuber in their face about, at least that's where my brain goes. And like, again, no disrespect to like the people that do that. I mean, Eggman did it. I'm good friends with him at this point. I just like my morals to myself. Like I can't, like, you know, I don't drink, for example, but other people can drink. It's fine. Is this kind of how, it's just a good example of how I operate with my own way of thinking. Did you see the 12-inch that was teased? Anga? Ancient, wait, like an ancient, I did not see an ancient 12-inch ancient Guru figure. Oh, Magna? I saw like the silhouette in like a picture a few days, like a month ago, but if there's a new picture, feel free to share that with me. Chat, what was the Dallas top? I don't have that. I don't think it's made public yet. So, yeah, let me see if in the back room of eggmanevents.com we got it. We probably don't though. Let's see. Players are still in the meeting, so don't stress. And when we transition to the game, I'm gonna need a break for just to finish my chicken sandwich and get a drink, get settled in. Again, fresh off the plane, fresh off of just getting everything done here. And our players are going to their tables now. Let me double. I want to see if I have. Oh, we do. Oh, did he post it? Oh, he posted it at 6. Oh, Eggman. Oh, motherfucker. All right, he's posted it. We can talk about it. Here, you know what I'll do for you guys? All right, so we do have it. You guys can go to eggmanevents.com now to see what was the top 16. I didn't even realize Eggman posted it. But I will go to a table. Like I said, I need my break, and you can. I feel like you guys probably hear it. I feel like I hear it in my voice, but I'm going to go to a table. I'm going to give you guys. I'm gonna give you Monfusion. That man's an animal for playing after coming out of Cardfest. That's crazy. But yeah, we can talk about the top 16 now that I know it exists. I need a post. I need a. I should have told me. I'm forever slightly sad that he didn't just tell me he'd post it. It makes sense though. The man was busy all free weekend. Anyway, I'm going to put this. We're going to. Thank you. You know what, K2? Thank you for just putting that. Again, Eggman. Just go to eggmanevents.com. I was gonna pick a picture on the screen, but you know, I can still do that. Sorry, I'm gonna still do that. I'm gonna just do it. All right, that's the pie chart of your top 16. If you guys want to look, eggmanevents.com to check out the actual deck list. We'll probably be making a video tonight, ready for tomorrow morning. But for now, I need to get back up. I need to get a drink. I need to get this chicken sandwich finished. I need to breathe. But Monfusion on Medieval. Oh wait, this could be all types of things, but it looks like it's Peelsamon versus Virus Imperial. So oh, I got static on my mic. Is it still? Is that any better? I'm going to assume it's better. At least I hope it's better. Okay, sweet. Okay, I'll be right back. No rest for me. Monfusion's sitting here playing, which I'm in. That I think that's more insane. Sitting here, YAP. I can do that any day of the week, honestly. That reminds me, I got something to show you. fresh off the presses from Digipanda. We'll get to it later for sure. All right, let's start talking about what the game in front of me is while we talk about some of the other stuff you guys yapping about in chat. Couldn't get home in time, so sad. Yeah, it's okay, man. It's been a busy week it's been a busy weekend for all of us. I hope it was informative. You just got home. Yeah, no, I was. Digipanda, thanks for the Beals video. Ooh. Yeah, I did just get home. I got home like no, but this is important. This stuff's important. Like, I mean, like being able to talk about this stuff fresh off the presses. Everyone's yapping about it, and plus it's the first day of EX10. Like I'm pretty. What a send off to BT 22.5, and now we have EX10 in front of us. How was my experience, Wolf Gussie? It was wonderful because I got to meet you. I think you're like the first person I got to meet all weekend, something like that. So that was really sick. And like in terms of my experience, man, I know I'm not gonna dance around the idea that like a lot of people are very upset with how side events went, how the merch line went. However, the main event went fine for everybody, and my experience is a specially unique experience to where I went just to hang out with people, man, and that's what I got to do all weekend, and I had a blast. So I can't express enough how thankful I am for everybody that recognized me and said hi, and just like we got to like, I feel like I had like hour-long conversations with as many people as possible. Like, it was cool, and trust me, I'm not gonna be able to remember. I guess Beelzemon took it here. That's kind of nasty. Virus Imperial not really doing what it needs to do. I guess we're just going straight into game 2, but yeah, I feel like I didn't get to talk to you enough, Wolf Gussie. Like, I only saw you in the registration line, and then that was it. I was like, damn, like it would have been nice to like sit down and yap. Like, I didn't get to hang out with you too much. I didn't get to hang out with School Appropriate too much. I said with School Appropriate, like we would see each other in passing. I gave her a sticker. That was as far as it got for us. I got to meet Reese. I got to meet We have a Digipanda. We need to get that picture from Dan Vang, or who has the picture? Was it Dan Vang or it's Avol? I got to meet Avol for the first time. That was really sick. Yeah, no, I got to meet so many people this weekend. We took a little mini like content creator picture. It wasn't everybody that was there. I wish I really want to try to plan like the next Cardfest or whatever. I would love to plan, like, find a way to just plan a content creator meetup, just like maybe on the day before, when that like those hallways are always open or whatever. Like, we could just plan like, all right, we'll just all meet up for a group picture at this time, and then like make it a little public so the fans can know. But I would love to do that. That's a mini dream of mine right now. I think that's the next step we take in terms of like these in-person events. I would love to do that. Aval has the picture. Yeah, we got to get that. Risu, I watched my matches from last Monday, and yes, putting an ace under Machine Dramon is very risky. That way I Digivolution into... That is why you Digivolutioned into Chaos Dramon. Got you. Okay. Yeah, I remember. Oh, yeah, because it was the Cyber Dramon, right? Or was it... Oh, no, it was the War Growl. It was... I remember the situation, but the specifics are escaping me. Purpurial versus Davis Ken is weird. For me at least. I understand the idea, but still weird. I think this is the amount of videos I've seen Panda release with a 2-week period. He's been killing it. He's definitely been killing it. Virus Imperial missing on rookie. Kind of shitty. And Unfusion going off with a... I don't even see what we grabbed off that training. We're going to go into that good old Balmon. Mill 3. And then do we have 10 in trash? Oh, we gain 1 memory back thanks to... And then we have memory setter anyway. Oh, we're just cooked. We're just... Oh, no, we have the... Okay, we did have the VMon. Sick. Okay, sick. And then we found... Oh, we found everything. We can Digivolve in the back. Yay. Our only problem is we don't have like a VMon in the trash. Okay, here we go. VMon or Wormmon. Now like this is the wonderful like so this something about Virus Imperial and the strength of Virus Imperial that I think goes underrated is definitely the fact that like they can just throw up on the board like this, and like also that mill was disgusting. If we have Dino Beat, which I think we do, it's just almost near full combo next turn. Anyway, like, what is Beelzebub going to do? Delete these rookies that we want in trash anyway? You know what I'm saying? Like, Virus Imperial is just, like, in a perfect... Like, this looks like a good spot for Virus Imperial. I think they might be missing a Dragon mode. Like, the only thing stopping them at this point is missing the Dragon mode or Fighter mode. But I think they're going to get pretty far on the way there. Dude, Red Purple Imperial is great. Not going to lie. It's my bread and butter. No, Red Purple Imperial is a good deck. It got a top. Right? It got top 6. Is there a top 60? No, I lied. I'm sorry. I denied you that satisfaction. I'm looking at the pie chart that I put on the screen right now. This meta is so red purple. You guys ever like it's such a red purple meta right now, and I don't know how I feel about that. It depends on how you count. Like, to be fair, me as a person, I don't count Omni or I don't count Omni as a red blue deck. I don't count Imperial as a blue green deck to like, but other than that, I don't know. I think it's still fair to say that the meta is very red purple dominated. All right, the board is cleaned up here with the Balmon swing. And then another training to get close to... Are we going to... Now the trash is full. What do you count Galaxy as then? I guess it's blue. I don't know. Galaxy's also weird, but it's probably closer to blue because everyone uses the blue top end. I don't know. Galaxy's a weird one. It's probably more blue than anything else though. Mostly because of the top end they decide to use. Dark Masters deck I'm into making, and we all know Michael is bringing back Black War Grey. Yeah, I'm gonna try to watch some, definitely gonna watch some Mystery Frate tonight. See if Black War Grey could do some stuff. I know my friend It's Mac is definitely on probably Black War Grey or Belfa or Levia maybe. I'm really not sure which of their cope decks they decided to bring today. Galaxy is blue and so is Imperial. No, I don't agree with that. With Imperial anyway. It's every card in Imperial is like strictly an Imperial card, right? Like other than like what? Hexblow? one tech card is not good enough for me to like make it like, oh, it's a blue deck, you know. Black War Gray Ace is pretty much the ace option for Gaiomon deck. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I haven't really thought about how Gaiomon kind of factors into all the new Black War Gray stuff coming out. If he was going to ditch Deathslinger to pull Ace from trash, why didn't he just pick up BT6 Impmon from training to pitch something so he'd have 2 Ace targets in play? Maybe that's a skill issue. Maybe we're still learning how to... Maybe we're still trying to figure out the proper routes. I don't know. I don't fully know the... I actually don't fully know the Beelzemon lines yet myself either. What you said sounds right, though. I'll give you that. Did you vote? Is this the Ace? Yeah, the Ace is nutty. The fact that the Ace and the Impmon... The fact that the Ace can Ace on an Impmon, I think, is ridiculous. Considering, like, the only other card that can kind of do that is what? The Bonds? Bond of Friendship and Bond of Bravery Ace? They have like the special condition to go from a rookie. But like the condition isn't even like the Beelzemon condition is way easier to hit, which is very strange. Come in comparison, right? 2 or fewer security, yep. Is Burrito playing today? Our Beelzemon? I doubt Burrito. I don't think Burrito's playing today. They also are dog tired from from just getting off the plane, and because they were at Cardfest as well. So I would be really surprised if Burrito was playing. I'm surprised Monfusion's playing tonight. Oh, silly using Marcus Agumon for Bond decks. I feel like we're going to live in a world where the Bond of Bravery is going to be the best red ace level 7 eventually. Like, just being able to delete based on your own DP is so much more flexible than what Crimson Mode is. Wow. What are we wowing? Like, I definitely am. I definitely want to be... I want to be on the same terms as you, homie. What are we wowing? Just the Beelzemon play? Or just like how much we're just kind of printing memory right now. Kind of worried that Beelzemon's going to be a problem again, but we'll have to see. I definitely think the ace is so powerful. The ace is insane. Beelzemon X is coming? Yeah, that's true. If we just have the Beelzemon X, it's game, right? We almost have 40 in trash. We don't have too many cards in hand, though. Oh, but most of these can swing. Yeah, yeah. It's definitely gonna be hidden option or bust. 1, 2. Only 2? So we don't have 30 yet. Okay, interesting. I guess we do have a lot of cards in hand. Swing. Davis Ken. Swing. And then that's game. No, Beelzemon is definitely... The new support definitely helped it out, man. Just the rookie and the ace. Or just being able to stack... The fact that you can stack your mills as like without the tamer now is going to be such a disgusting experience. I don't think the world is ready for that. Let's see if I can find another match for everybody. Tastro might be on something fun. You know what? What do we got? We got... Soy Marcos is playing? Okay, maybe we get him. You know what? No, I'm just going to go table 1. I'm going to go get Testero on screen. It was really cool to. It was so cool to finally meet Avolt. That was one of my bucket list ones. That, and I never got to see Roque Perez. I'm so sad I didn't get to see Roque. I know he was there. I didn't get to see Roque. I'm so internally sad about that. He doesn't talk in chat too much anymore, but I miss Roque in chat. Justin wanted to watch, actually nothing in specific, just a cool English expression. Very cool stream though, thank you. Doesn't the Ace also read Digimon with Impmon in its name? So Impmon X is also a valuable target for the blast. Yep, 100%. Yeah, it is crazy. So let me hear your thoughts on NATS. All right, so it is not in my professional best interest to completely go on a giant rant about how side events went, how the merch line, blah blah blah. Although, like, it's just not in my professional best interest to talk about that in great length. If you guys want to discuss it in chat, feel free. I'll add 2 cents where I can, or in any context, potentially to where context is needed. But at the end of the day, didn't go great. It's not a good look. It's unfortunate. I had a great time at Bandai Cardfest. I got to do what I wanted to do, and I'm very happy about it. Was it really that bad? Context in terms of, and you guys make the decision if this was bad or not. I had multiple of my hotel roommates sign up for side events. These side events were scheduled at 11 a.m. on day 1, and they did not get their first round. Again, it was supposed to start at 11 a.m. They did not get their first round paired until 5 p.m. I'm gonna leave you with that. We're not gonna rant, not gonna discuss that, but use that information as you will. Don't worry, Reese, there's already enough complaints that basically cover everything. Yeah, exactly. Like, you guys can check it out on Reddit. You guys can check it out on Twitter. You can see it on the Gundam Reddit. You can see, I'm pretty sure there's one on the One Piece Reddit. I'm sure there's one on the Dragon Ball Reddit. Everybody is up in arms about it. Hey, yo, I respect the honesty. The people were great. I agree. Yeah, the people are awesome, man. It was so great. Is that pie chart accurate? Yeah, the entire thing is on eggmanevents.com, right? Not the entire thing. The top 16 is on eggmanevents.com right now. I haven't had a chance to make the video, but if you guys just go eggmanevents.com, you can look at the entirety of the top 16. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it would be posted if it wasn't accurate. Did the pricing have issues like they did at Florida Cardfest? Pricing, I didn't hear any bad stories about surprising for side events. I think, like, if you actually got to play your cat cam, if you actually got to play in your side event, I think pricing was fine. If we're talking about main event went off without a hitch, as far as I understand. There might have been like a unruly player or two in any of the events, but I feel like, the head judge staff handled everything as best they could when it comes to, again, I think the main event went off without a hitch. I haven't heard any, I've heard stories about like this thing happened, that thing happened, but nothing like that would discredit the how it was ran, right? Like, oh, a player got upset and got banned or something. Like, that's not on the fault of the organizer, right? Like, how they handle that situation is what's important. So as far as I understand, the main event went fine. If you actually got to play in your side events, you did get pricing just fine. I didn't hear anybody get gift on pricing when it came in any which way. Things could always have been more efficient in terms of getting the getting the main event players their pricing a little faster. I know there was a little, and I know like a round or two got held up by X and Y thing, but again, that's not something that's on the TO. That's just, you know, sometimes when you have thousands of people, cattle herding becomes the skill at play, right? Not to dehumanize people, but you guys get what I'm saying. Warren, yeah. Let me see. A lot of people talking in chat about this. But only the people. Is that pie chart accurate? Yes. Everyone said to never play. Let play TCG host again. Again, I won't be discussing that. I won't be making comments on that. Did the prizing have issues like the okay, I'm kind of caught up. Yeah, Digipanda, that Digipanda guy was awful. Didn't even recognize the tournament pack Godamon was in security and kept saying it was ST Godamon. What an idiot. Yeah. From when yeah, you did do that. But at least you knew how to say a Gudamon, right? I mean, at least you know how to pronounce Godamon, so you know what? We're up. Digimon's up. Oh, like just a little bit of shade where shade is deserved, you know? Yeah, prize for side events. No, I think if you got to play, you got your prizing and it was fine. Time to steal Risu's thunder and make them go ahead, man. I'm not, it's not, how do I say this? I've never been worried about getting there first. I mean, honestly, funny, like, I know this is a joke, but you've already initiated the Risu YAP train about it. To be clear, Zenitsu was joking, but we're going to yap about it anyway. Like, honestly, like, the whole race to post it first thing, like, is something we so actively don't do on eggmanevents.com. Like, for example, this is a little different because it was on Sunday, yada yada, but normally like our events happen Saturday and we don't post the results until Monday. And that is, sometimes people like to say things like, oh, like, they're hiding the information. No, number one, we're trying to make sure our information is accurate. So we give time to let it breathe and like make sure nothing new comes in, right? Number two, we want to give people time to post their own video about it. We give people that Sunday, that Saturday into Monday, into Sunday into Monday. Like if they're a content creator, if Donkey Nog wins a regional, in our eyes on eggmanevents.com, he should get, if he wants to make the video, we give him the right to try to get that video out quickly and first. He should get the first say about his deck winning, his regional winning deck list, right? So we get, like, you know, you can't just hold off the information in perpetuity waiting for Donkey Nog to make the video, right? But, you know, give him a couple days. Like, I think that's, give him the weekend, you know what I'm saying? So we've never been in a need to just, we gotta get the data out there first. And in general, like, I love it. I love, like, the thing I do the most, like, I love when other people do the same thing as me, because I'm just like, I like to get better. And if I see someone else do a top 16 video, I watch it, because I'm like, all right, what did they talk about that I didn't? Should I have talked about that? Like, what makes their version of the video interesting? Can I do it myself too? Like, and I like getting better, you know what I mean? Like, every video better than the last is always like something a YouTuber should strive for, and that comes from seeing what other people are doing as well. So I'm always down. Like, I'm not, I don't know, that's just me. I haven't talked about Black War Greymon on the other side at all. I'm sorry, chat. But also the Myotismon deck. I think this is the Myotismon loop deck. I don't know if there's like a particular route here that I got to be paying attention to. But definitely going to be looking at. Definitely going to be looking at trying to just see where we're at with everything, you know? Very true. I lost all respect for that Digipanda guy. Oh dear. Gundam had bribes. Are you Alan, you meant bribes happen? It wasn't really bribes from what I heard. From what I understood, what happened at Gundam was they tried to intentionally draw, and that's not allowed. I think that's what I heard happen, but maybe there was some like, maybe there were reports of like bribes happening between other players. The big the air quotes scandal was the fact that in the final round, Table 2 attempted to slow play to the point where they drew, and like, chat, Gundam is a best of, like, I forget what they did. I forget. Maybe I'm confused. Because Gundam's not a bet. You can't draw in Gundam, really. They tried to get a double game loss? Was that? I don't remember. It was bad. Something happened. I think it was Gundam. Like, final round, Table 2, like, some shenanigans was happening. That's what I remember, actually. I don't remember exactly of the side events at Florida where the first place in the side events didn't get appropriate. Oh yeah, no. So what you're referencing on Unbuilt was like the whole, like, I don't want to say scandal, but the whole miscommunication where like in the 3v3s, if you won the whole thing, that didn't actually matter because the pricing was based on your wins, not your result, like not your actual placement. So like people got shafted on prize. Like it was that whole, yeah, that whole thing I'm pretty sure didn't happen. Pricing for side events was kind of gross. Either you won multiple side events or you couldn't get much, especially since the events fired 4 hours later than expected. It was really hard to accomplish. Yeah, it was like, it was cool to have it. So chat, some of the cool things that happened, we had a Digimon prize wall. For the first time, we had a Digimon prize wall. That was so sick. At least I think, maybe I'm wrong. I believe it was the first time Digimon got a prize wall. And that was so sick. And it's so sad to see what happened because like I was so excited for the fact that like, yeah, no, finally Digimon's gonna get like, you know, some side event incentive to like really like play a lot and camaraderie to put your points together to get something cool out of the prize wall, you know. So I was really sad that things went the way they went when something so cool was like they provided such a cool reward for the opportunity of side events, you know what I'm saying? So there was that. The Digimon prize wall was so sick. I was very disappointed to see Digipanda wasn't a real digital panda. Oh brother, you're gonna be really disappointed that I am not a real because I am very much a squirrel. You know, the amount of pictures I get sent to me of like, oh, I saw you today. I'm like, what are you talking about? And it's like just like a picture of a squirrel on the side of the road. I get that. That's a very common joke I get. Lack of herding was a definite issue. Yeah. Fair. Ayo, new Monodramon and Strikemon. Oh, I'm gonna have to see that in a second. If you squint enough. Right now, yeah. Yo, a good Monodramon, finally. Ooh, I'm gonna have to read that in a minute. As someone who went to Bandai Fest for Digimon, the whole event was awful. I made a huge post about it, but it just sucked. Did you play in the main event, Fatal Circle? Or are you talking strictly side events plus... Are you talking strictly side events plus the merch line? I would really appreciate if you were clear about that. And a good strike to okay, still talking about. Is this just Justimon Cope again? Y'all need to. I'm joking. I'll read the cards. Give me a minute. This Greymon player taking forever. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to catch up on chat. As much as I want to talk, it sucks that like two very important things are happening today. We're talking about NATS. EX10 is legal. We're just gonna have to deal with, you know, stream chat takes precedent. Risu acknowledge. I didn't acknowledge good Justice support. That didn't happen. I was reading chat. That's crazy. I still think that deck is, you know, Cope City. Cat cam. Okay, I will do one tomorrow then. No, so you can do it. I said it at the start of. I also said it at the start of the video that, or start of the stream today. Like, I don't really like, my morals are not something for me to like tell other people to do, right? Like, I don't drink because I don't like it. That is my moral. I do not expect other people not to drink. So like, I'm not imposing my beliefs, and I don't think negatively of the people that don't adhere to what these kind of morals that I put on myself. So, like, write my avatar posts as soon as possible, and I'm like, okay, sure, I'll watch the video, see how it goes, and you know, you can do that. Like, it's just fine. I'm not. If you're doing it to honor the way we do things, appreciate it. I 100% love that. I love that. Like, 'cause like, again, at the end of the day, like, if Moment wants to come out with the video, I want to give him the day to do it. Because Moment did get second place. If that's something, again, something really great to be celebrated. I guess the first GT Gaming, I guess, also, at least that's their screen name. I don't know. I assume that's a YouTuber that I'm just not familiar with. If they want to make the video, they should just get first dibs. Again, there's within reason. I'm not going to give them a week, right? Good morning. Deck lists from BFC are out in less than 3 or even 2 hours after the finals for OP and Gundam. Oh, they were out that fast? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Sick. I've been so busy, chat. We've been like, the whole weekend was spent on running around, walking around, doing this. How do I express this, chat? I love all my fans that I got to meet. I love all the other people I got to all my friends that I got to hang out. And when I say friends, I clearly mean like people I spend a significant amount of time in my life with, other than just, you know, streamer to chatter, right? Because I do consider you guys friends in my chat. Just, there's a different wording. There's definitely a different relationship here, obviously. But I gotta tell you, speaking of hanging out with friends, this weekend was the most I got to hang out with Eggman and Panda. Like, just like chill, shooting the shit. And the three of us have been in a group chat for a minute, like multiple years of just us, just like having a personal group chat between the three of us. But this was like really the first time I think the three of us got to like sit down and just shoot the shit with each other. And that was so sick. I was so grateful for that. Digipanda, how short was research? I'm pretty short. I'm Chinese. I'm also short for American standards. I think I'm average on Chinese standards. Panda, you did good commentating. Gundam be shady? I guess so. No, I think it's just people that weren't, because I think Gundam has a lot of players that aren't aware of how Bandai does things. Like, a lot of people come from other games where you're allowed to intentionally draw. And so they come with that mindset into Gundam and then get instantly surprised that like, no, you're not allowed to do that. What are you doing? Thank you. Other than bungling on that Godamon, I felt the rest was standard. Yeah, no, you guys did great. You guys did wonderful. Again, you guys knew how to pronounce the cards. So, I mean, I think that's a win. Best of 1 in Swiss, best of 3 in Tops. What is that in reference to? Mike Angelo? Is that One Piece? You talking about One Piece, or are you talking about... Oh, Gundam. You're talking about Gundam. Okay, yeah. My bad. Gundam doesn't have draws. Yeah, Gundam doesn't have draws. I guess I'm still catching up on chat. Yeah. Top was best of 3. New Justice support. Anything good in the prize wall? I thought so. I don't remember what was in the prize wall for Digimon, but it was good. Like, it wasn't like you can kind of argue some of it was like leftover like cards from previous like things, but like those cards weren't bad to begin with. Those cards weren't bad prizing to begin with. So like you could pull your points together to get the 3v3 like championship Black War Gray and the Beelzemon, like those like the Blasphemy. You guys know what I'm talking about, the 3v3 cards. Like that's sick. Being able to do that, like, just like, I don't know, I liked it. Like, was there an uncut sheet of EX10 alt arts? No, there wasn't something like immaculate like that, but you know, it's a start. It was cool. Kind of sad prize wall after 5 years. Yeah, I don't try to think that way, Mike. I'm just like, we got it. We finally are moving in a direction I'm happy with, or we're moving in a direction that's good, and so I'm gonna praise the good. Not the how do I unsub? Not Helkin. I got that. Yeah, I get the sad whenever I go to local and don't see a VTuber. Yeah, Built gets sad. He's like, where the hell is that girl? And it's just me. I have long hair though. I mean, it help. I try to pretty myself up, and it's not the same. The strike is pretty decent. I'm gonna have to read the cards eventually. I'm still catching up on chat. Bandai didn't learn nothing with Sakuya. He lifted the cat and it disappeared into the sky. He was taken by the heavens. This is why red black Greymon X will still be limited one. Yeah, true. No, we shame people for not drinking. Side note, I too don't drink. Thank you, Antonio. Lance has a YouTube but doesn't use it. Good thing too. That's fair. I mean, fair as in like you can have that opinion, not fair as in like I agree. I don't know much about who Lance is and isn't, so I'm not. That's not me passing judgment. My family do all the drinking for me, and I finally saw Dragon Ball Daima. Ooh, I need to watch Dragon Ball Daima. I like Doa. I miss his cast on League of Legends, LCK. Mycon, me too. I miss him for World of Warcraft though. He used to do a lot of World of Warcraft, and we all know already, ResearchTheSquirrel.com. Big World of Warcraft background in terms of my gaming experience. So I miss him a lot on that. He's a cool guy though. He's great. I got to hang out with him a solid amount for like we played, like I sat next to him while we played Gundam and Union Arena and a lot of, and One Piece. Like we went to Terry Black's together too. Like I sat in front of him and yapped at him, or we yapped together. We yapped at Terry Black's together. We had dinner together, so it was really cool to meet kind of like an icon in the commentary business. I would say it was definitely like for my aspirations in the Digimon TCG, Bandai TCG, but just TCG space, I guess. It was really cool to meet somebody of his history, right? And in a like a professional way and in a more friends way than just like, oh, I'm meeting, oh my god, it's Doa. Like, you know, like I wasn't like a giggling fan. I was like, you know, I was a coworker, a friend, and that was cool. That was something I strive for when meeting people. And then like if anyone met me, if any of you guys in chat met me, I hope you got that same vibe, because I try to treat everyone in that like we're friends now kind of way. You know what I mean? He is a good caster. Yeah, Doa's great. When I asked if intentional draws was allowed a few years ago, a judge got really mad at me. I don't know why a judge would get mad at you. Like maybe they just like they were probably jumping the gun in terms of trying to see what your intentions were. Digipanda, the commentary was much better this year. Your partner knew what he was talking about. Yeah, Ryan's great, for the record. Ryan doesn't have like YouTube or anything, but he's great. He's awesome. We yapped about Digimon together a lot over the weekend. I got no complaints about Ryan. He's great. He is for the record, he is a topping player. He's topped multiple events. He still very much committed to the game, actively playing, actively competing. He is, just because he does not have a YouTube does not make him not qualified, right? Like I think he is more qualified than people with a YouTube channel, right? Like he is great. My dog, my hair's longer than yours. That's true. Your hair is longer than mine, but that whatever. Terry Black's, you mean Johnny Black's? It was a barbecue. It was a Texas barbecue place. Maybe I got the name wrong, but it was a really cool Texas barbecue place. I don't know other than that. Oh, mentioning Union, Lancelot got first. Just oh, it did. Oh, that's hype. I think I did see that. I talked to Div a lot. Like out of everybody I met, I probably got the closest with Div over the weekend. He is just a cool guy that also like. It's just cool when like his thing was Union, right? He's a commentator for Union, but when you could sit down with him, when you can sit down with someone and also talk about like Gundam, Digimon, Dragon Ball, Magic, like, and just like, yeah, like, and like, I did that with everybody, right? But like, for whatever reason, Div stood out and in that way, because like, I hung out with Ryan. We were very much Digimon focused when me and Ryan talked. But he obviously plays other games. Like we're not stupid. Like, you know what I mean? And like I played a ton of Gundam with Eggman over the weekend. But like Dave just stood out to me because we'd sit there and we'd talk about Union, and then we'd talk about Digimon, and then we'd talk about Gundam, and then we'd talk about like Hearthstone. Like we just talked about everything. I would be the oh my god, it's done. I only met 2 YouTubers. Nerdy, Black Nerd Comedy. He's cool. I've never met him, but I like his channel. And the completionist, but what I learned, what happened to him, my answer. Oh yeah, the completionist. Yeah, that's so unfortunate. He has a regional win. Who is he? K2? What do we? Oh, Ryan? Are we talking about Ryan? Ryan has a regional win. Yeah. I was just like, he's a competitor. I think the cat messed with the camera. That's probable. He did move it back a little bit. They did move the camera back a little bit, so you can see the trash in the deck again. Yeah, I wasn't trying to understate his credentials. I was just, you know. Thank you though. I appreciate you confirming that. And that man is more qualified than what I was suggesting. You don't play anything from EX10, right, Risu? Nah, I don't have there's not an EX10 deck that interests me right now. I thought about trying the only one that stood out to me was like the Appmon deck. Kind of cool. Like maybe the purple green, I guess. I actually don't know. This line of Appmon was somewhat interesting along with the next one. Like maybe I just give up and try to feel something, you know? What's up, Brian? Weren't you a Lucemon guy? So I love Lucemon. But Lucemon is a deck that I exclusively have played on DCGO. Exclusively. I do not own a single Lucemon card. But man, did I have played so much of it on DCGO. It's just it's just like kind of annoying to pick up all the cards for that deck. This so far is the best Appmon line. Okay, that's good to know. Maybe I do try to pick it up. Man owns I do own a lot of dogs. And I've been cutting back too on my like Digimon, like picking up again, like we're trying to allocate my funds and money into particular places. I'm a reminder, I've been out of a job for a year, so like, don't worry about me, right? I'm still financially stable and blah, blah, blah. I'm a trophy husband. God bless my wife. But we do, you know, we have to make smart financial choices. And that includes not just dumping money into every deck that I might have an interest in, right? I think there's responsible adults, right? And I'm doing other things, like I had to buy a new car. There are things that I don't want to talk about on live air yet that I am doing, and it's really cool, and I'm excited for you guys to learn about it. But not yet. I haven't talked about this game at all, by the way. I feel bad. Living the dream, being a trophy hubby. Yeah. Oh, that's another guy I got to meet. I got to meet some of the like Puerto Rico guys. That was so cool. I got to meet Ice Wolfin. I just didn't get to meet Roque. I wanted to meet Roque pretty bad, and it just slipped my mind to try to try extra hard to meet Roque. Also, you also got us at locals that kind of crowdfund decks together. That's true. Like if I have I have a local that plays Lucemon. I could always if I want to play the deck, I could just be like, hey, can I just borrow the deck, and then I'd try it for the weekend. Aether Bully, got to meet so many cool people this weekend. Yeah, dude, meeting you was fun. I'm glad we got to hang out and yap for a bit. The PR guys are dope. Yeah, I wish I got to see more of them. I definitely wish I got to see hang out with them more, because I met Ice Wolfin and it was kind of like a quick thing. I was all over the place this weekend. I was yapping with anybody and everybody. It was so fun. Because you guys got to remember, I'm also kind of a guy and popular with Gundam too. So as all you Digimon homies, obviously you guys are my first true love, but I'm also kind of a guy in the Gundam scene too. So all the Gundam guys were like, "Oh, you're great," and so I got to talk to a lot of Gundam people too. Shameless plug. Shameless plug. Oh, I gotta open up the ST deck I got for Gundam. Oh, okay. That's hype. Yeah, no, that was probably the easiest. Most people got to grab that stuff, the Gundam, the assemble decks. That was the most no one was buying those, which it's funny because those probably were the most value for your money was probably the Gundam assemble kits. But because of travel, no one could fit those in their backpacks for the plane. So they ended up not selling out. And then everyone was able to buy the assemble kit. So that's cool. Looks super cool. That's hype. I'm holding out for the IBO gun. The IBO stuff looks good. They're getting a starter deck. You know how it is. Got to buy 2 starter decks with a Bandai card game. And it's a whole new color, so you don't have to focus on getting up your set 1 cards. Isn't that starter deck coming out pretty soon? Yeah, I think the IBO starter deck's really soon. I want the deck box so bad with the EX resource. Yeah, the merch line was rough for sure. A lot of people didn't get what they wanted. The game looks like it's going to end in a draw. I don't think Black War Grey will finish. Oh, this is the same round, isn't it? This is still round 1. Oh, yeah. No, we're in overtime 3.5 minutes. Yep. Dang. That's intense. Oh, it comes out this week? Holy. Yeah, man, this weekend has rocked my socks, man. No clue what's happening. Sonic Cross World's coming out. I'm excited about that. Isn't Time Stranger really soon too? Golly. There's oh man, and now you're telling me the Gundam starter deck is, oh man, we're cooked. There's so much happening in such a small amount of time. SD5 isn't too crazy, but you gotta remember, adding a new color to Gundam essentially means 4 new decks enter the meta, right? Because purple gets added as a potential color for everything. Who won? It was a draw. I'm pretty sure it was a draw. Let me see. Yeah, Tessero. Actually, Tessero took it. Tessero, I guess they got the one. And so, all right. So I guess that was game 2. Remember, we came into that game a little late. And they're already like instantly starting. Do we want to see more Mun Fusion? I don't know if we want to see more Mun Fusion. I love Mun Fusion, don't get me wrong. But I want to diversify the decks we are watching. I gotta tell you, I'm super tired. I'm impressed with myself right now for being on. But the show must go on, you know? I want... You know what? We'll show these two. Let's see if they're playing anything cool. Oh, someone's on Belfa? Okay, you know what? I want to watch a Belfa. You know what? We're going to rewatch this player. But we're going to watch the Black War Gray because I want to actually watch we watched a full Beals, right? I want to watch a full Black War Gray, and then I know this is also Belfa, so I want to cover both, and I think it's worth the doubling up on this player to watch both. That was their second game. Oh, I see. Helkin, thank you. Pinging yourself for more damage is absolutely unga. Suppression being in purple is nice too. That was game 2. Bruh, how does Mallow versus Black only end in 2 games? I don't know. I barely got to watch that game. Same, you got this. The purple Gundam deck tries to kill big units, but our meta is more aggro / mid-range, and most Bandai games starter without next set. Meh, that's fair. No, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, yeah, I'm just like, you know, it is technically 4 new decks. We'll see. Or Gray can stall, I guess. Yeah, I mean, they kind of can, right? Because the Mallows are 13k base. All right, we got Psychmon in the back. We got the Karada Tamer. And we are bricked on rookies from Goraymon's side. That's unfortunate. Just going to Digivolve into Delta. So not interesting. So potentially not on any kind of Gizamon package with Belfamon. It's curious. Historically, right? Like historically, the Gizamon engine has been very, like, if you're on a Belfamon deck, right? Like the Gizamon package is normally what you're on. End of turn, I'm going to proc the Karada, sorry. Draw 1, trash 1. We're trashing, that's the new Rage mode. That's going to be out of EX10. The new Rage mode is kind of a really disgustingly good card. Belfa doesn't always use Gizu, but it is an interesting choice not to see it, right? Ooh, playing the new Kurata. Okay. Gonna draw a card on the Black War Gray side. Oh yeah, what are we curious about? Okay. We are gonna promote. This is Oh, we have the one of. Oh, we're going all the way. This is disgusting. To the moon with Greymon. Oh, we don't have a base level 5, so we went to the Greymon X. Was that with Protoform? Oh, we did do Protoform though. Oh, gross. So that's going to delete the Delta. Still gonna proc the discard a card to yank a memory, I think, off of discarding Nidhogg on the on deletion effect. Still gonna, oh, we're still gonna try to resolve the, okay. That was resolving, so we resolved the draw one, trash one from the Digibubble into the draw one, trash one, or not draw one, trash one, but did decide to trash one with the Delta effect. Remember, Belphemon is a deck that they want to be at 6 card or less in hand, or I think that's right. It might be 5. I think it's 6. They want to be at a low hand size. So like at first you're like, why would he discard off of Delta? He doesn't. They don't have. They're not gonna get the effect. They're just gonna whiff on the effect. That makes no sense. It makes sense when you put it into perspective of like, we want to be under 6 cards. End of October, early November, gonna be crazy. GD2, OP13, 3rd year, and Riftbound. Yeah, that's true. Ugh. We are in a busy time. Trying to catch up on Zenith Zone Zero. I've been slacking on that. I'm not a fan of gacha games. I've said that a few times on stream. Oh, we are on some form of Giza though. You guys see that? We are. That's the level 5 blocker. So we're on some kind of hybrid of like some kind of mixing of engines potentially here. He's going to the sun because that's a shiny as yeah, the sun gods on the left side of the Black War Greymon playmat are pretty wild. And we are just, oh, we're gonna hard play the rookie Giza after digivolving an Ukomon in the back. Interesting. We're on Black War Grey Ace now. That's just gonna swing. Gonna do our thing. We raid, and when our attack target's switched, we get the memory. I believe that's how that went down. Now we're passing to 1. Kurata, draw 1, trash 1. Uma is so much fun. I'm happy you're happy. We get the reboot, trash the top security with the unsuspend. Wait, did we just medieval here? Are we bigger than, I think we're 13k. How big is this Black War? That's the plus 1k all turns Agumon, I think. The red black one. The Greymon gains a memory. Oh, we're gonna play the Giza for 1. So A plus 3 suspended. A plus 3 suspended is what? 3, 6, 9. Oh, we're just gonna hard slam Belf? Sleep? Okay. Interesting. Is there a reason not to play the medieval there? This sets up our boss monster, right? Let me see if I can get. I don't know if Eggman Events has EX10 yet, unfortunately. Yeah, we do not. So let me see if I can get. Let me at least read the cards to you guys. What is he, green? He's green blurple. Yeah, so the start of next turn, what's gonna happen is, oh, but he's 14k. So yeah, no, so remember the Black War Gray Ace actually has immunity to Digimon with 13k or higher. Or he has like, what is it? It's weird. Let me reread it. All turns, while your opponent has a Digimon with 13k or DP or more, your opponent's Digimon effects don't affect this Digimon, and it gets 3k. So this Balfamon's going to start triggering that all turns because we're 14k base. It's going to say, start of your main phase, suspend all of your opponent's level 5 or lower. Then if you have 6 or fewer cards in hand, this thing gets piercing, sec +2, and 3k. So we can counter the 3k that they get. But do we have raid? I don't know if we have raid though. If we have the Belfa X, we get raid, I believe is the way. Is it rush or is it raid? Oh wait, Belfa X isn't out yet. Belfa X is the next set, so we don't have that. It's not a complete. It's not a complete idea yet, unfortunately. My mistake. Doesn't the tamer just kill it? Is that how the tamer works? I guess that is how the tamer works. That's fair. That's a good point. I didn't think of that. Yeah, end of opponent's turn, draw one, trash one, then by placing this tamer at the bottom, discard one of your Balfamon, delete one of your opponent's level 6. Okay, so I was right. However, there is Protoform that will eat up the deletion effect. Yeah, see, yeah, Antonio's got it. They do have the Greymon X protection. And now this stack with, oh, wow, this is what, BT12 Black War Gray, or War Gray? So BT12 War Gray comes in, we're going to swing into the Belfa. Oh, that we swing right over it. Oh, dang it. That's painful. I'm gonna raid one more time. I'm gonna draw trash. Giza engine, get the get the blocker. What was his name? X7? XT8 or something? Let me hold on, sorry. XT, sorry, it's Gizamon XT on board now. On play, you get to play Kurata from trash. So here we are. Oh, the sun gods are ever present, ever magically present here right now. Holy, and we're just going up the line. What did we go to? Is that all the way to level 5 on the side here with the extra body and the memory? That's ridiculous. Oh, BT12 Wargray gets the, yeah. I mean, that was one of the, are we attacking with? Oh, we forced the, oh wow, we forced the attack. So the attack redirect, that sucks. Oh, this is the worst case, and this is just the turn skipping. Oh, so we taunted the XT, which trigger, and then we get to block it, which triggers all of the gain memory when a target is redirected. And I don't think there's anything we can do from Belfamon to come back now. This is kind of a foul matchup for them. Raid just destroys them. Yeah, I mean, yeah, clearly. The fact that both these level 6s have raid, you know, it's just bad, right? It's just a bad situation. How you guys doing, chat, in general, though? Good. I'm surprised there's so many of you guys watching. 68 people. That's especially off the bat. Especially off the back of NATS. If you guys have any questions, if you guys have any questions about how NATS went, how this or that, feel free to ask. I'm here to talk, and we're here to watch some EX10 magic happen. If you guys are looking for what the top 16 was, it's all on eggmanevents.com. I haven't made the video yet. I do intend to make the video. Just we've been busy, man. I guess while the players are shuffling up, I can show you some stuff. So if you were lucky enough to go and meet Digipanda in person, you got a chance to, and your name was Risu the Squirrel, you got a chance to got a chance to get gifts. Right? That man is a panda of a man, a Santa Claus of a man. So we got the playmat, ladies and gentlemen. We got the playmat. It looks as sick as you would imagine. It's quality. It is a thick mat, sturdy mat. I don't know. We're definitely not ripping this one in half like we did the sleeve. Rip. It's pretty. I think this is the best angle I can give you guys without going off camera. Yeah, I did elbow the hell out of the mic. I'm sorry. I'm trying. But it's a cool mat. It's a really cool mat. That should be on Digipanda store soon. If it's not already. Definitely, if you guys like solo leveling, it is just a cool mat. And the support is coming, right? We're getting the who's the girl? Is that so? Okay, so if you don't know, that's Violet in Boots from Digimon Liberator. So this is Digipanda's Liberator cross solo leveling. So I don't know much about solo leveling, but I know he like resurrects guys. And so instead of that guy's creatures that he resurrects, it's a bunch of Digimon. So like you see the Necromon, you see this is one of these is like Volcanic Dramon, Crania is somewhere like this is, well, you can see Crania right there. Our players are playing. I'm sorry. Our players are playing. You guys didn't miss much. It's just some rookies and some boosts. But yeah, I'll show you some of the other. I'll show you the trainings later. Violet murdered all those Digimon, in other words. Yeah, guess so. All right, we're promoting. Ukamon survives the check, which is funny. But we got This is the starter deck Greymon, right? This is the same one we saw last game. This is the one that redirects and gains some memory. I'm gonna go into good old classic Greymon X. We're just gonna swing over the Uko, draw one, trash one. Ooh, yoink the memory. Stealing turn. You did it to me last game. I'm doing it to you this game. Gonna promote another Uko. Uno, dos, trois. Oh, what do you grab here? It's gotta be Belfa, right? I would think Belfa. I'm gonna play Giza for 1 here by deleting our Digibubble. Excuse me. Might not have a way. Do we have like an Ostamon? Ostamon would be sick. Discarding an XT. Interesting. Swing Ukomon security. Let's try to get the draw. Well, unfortunate. Hitting into a cool boy, and we do get a hit, I believe. I don't remember what it was. We really, really need a way to clear this Greymon, but I don't think that's oh, Ostamon. That's fun. All right, so Belfamon shenanigans now possible. Putting your opponent to 7 here sucks, but I don't think Greymon can establish another body able to attack. So hopefully we'll be okay. It's gonna be tricky. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Oh, cat cam. Cat cam. Poor cat. See, this guy, the mistake they're making is they're not making their lap available. So the cat is like, excuse me. With the concordance to our license agreement, subsection A, paragraph 3, I'm fucking your shit up. Had to rewind to see it. Probably a must cop for me. Yeah, it's a nice mat. I do like it. And I mean, like, if you play Violet, I mean, I don't know. Definitely buy it. Use my link. So we're just explaining what the Belfamon and everything is going to do. Okay. Digivolve in the back twice. But I didn't say I was doing anything wrong, dude. It's legally within their contract for them to do that. I explained it. Oh, okay. Metal Gray. X. So we whiff on the X effect. But we're immune to de-digivolve, which I don't think is relevant. We can go level 6. I mean, we can pop Mem Boost. But going into War Gray X here, or Metal Gray X here, kind of makes us whiff on Cool Boy, which is sad to see, but happens. You have her bill? Okay, sick. You're chilling then, because she's getting her new, like, Season 2 outfit. Black Warrior do be an ace, though. It do be an ace. It do be an ace. Let's see. This is gonna be a tricky turn. I know the Black Warrior is a little more expensive too, right? Ooh, oh, brother, that's Not like this. This is definitely not what we want to see. Oh man, War Greymon X to pass turn. All right, well, we get the Balfamon down. Nothing is going to happen because we at least made it to level 6 in the sense that like you don't suspend everything. We get piercing sec +2 though. Where'd this memory go? Oh, we played Cool Boy? Oh, we played Analog Youth? Is that what happened? Okay, yep. We don't die to that? Oh no, we're doing the draw discard. There's old Belfa. Start your main phase, delete one of your opponent's suspended Digimon or Tamers. Dang, so couldn't get any value off of this rage mode, unfortunately. The inheritable for Ostam on his opponent's turn only. You got first. It's only when I don't play. That's not true. You've beaten me before too, right? Like, you've beaten me. Oh, we're just playing the Karada? Oh, but the Karada is going to allow us to loop into sleep again? No. Why did we play that Karada? Start of turn, end of your turn if you have 6 or fewer. Oh, do we not have... Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, we're so cooked. Oh, we're so cooked. So this Karada, end of your turn, if you have 6 or fewer cards, by placing this Tamer at the bottom Digivolution of one of your Belfamon in their names, that Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with Belfamon in its name in the trash without paying the cost. So guess who's in trash? Trash is sleep mode. However, yikes. And now we're just gonna have access to all the memory. And I think this is gonna be Blackboard Gray's turn game here. Gonna go into the raid War Gray, and that's gonna clean up this Belfamon pretty easily. Yep. Oh, we got Fortitude. I forgot we had Fortitude. Cool Boy. Analog. No! We forgot about the Analog Youth. No, we forgot about chat. We forgot about the Analog Youth chat. No! No! What are we hard playing there? What was that? What is that? Oh, it's the new... I think it's the new Greymon, right? Yeah, on play. One of your Digimon gets plus 3k. Okay. So, start of our turn. Suspend all level 5 or lower. I don't think we get the sec +2 or the piercing. I'm gonna swing Belfa. The Black Wargate does have 1 life. Alright. Delete Belfa there. Trash the security. Because of the unsuspended War Gray and the redirect, we're stealing all this memory. Oh, we just stole the turn. Oh, did we have the taunt? Where did we get the taunt? Where's the taunt? Or did we choose to attack? There's no way we chose to attack, right? Who has the taunt? Where is the... Is that the... Oh, was it the Greymon? The Greymon taunts? I think the Greymon taunts. Trying to find it right now. I know it's a starter deck card. No, he doesn't. Why did we choose to just attack? What card taunts? Not sure. And yeah, Black Wargrave is just gonna clean it up. Omnimon X. Yeah, Raid is definitely proves to be really strong there. However, I would say that the Kurata not being able to do the sleep node shenanigans definitely hurts, because you got to remember, like, if we had gotten that discard off of sleep at some point, probably would have been doing really well, because we would have been able to summon a body off of that. Also, being able to summon bodies from the trash is pretty useful for setting up all the blocker scenarios that you want. It's just unfortunate we didn't really get what we wanted there. Where am I going? Sorry. Is anyone else's Discord borked? Like, my Discord doesn't have an icon anymore. I don't know what happened. Anyway, we have Adventure versus Imperial. So 2 oldies. Not me pairing into Raid. Yeah. Raid definitely cooked you. Your Discord's normal, nothing changed. Yeah. On the taskbar, on my taskbar, my Discord doesn't have an icon anymore. It's just like a blank sheet of paper. Then, like, when something doesn't have an icon, it's like this blank sheet of paper. And that's just been my Discord for the past, like, week. I don't understand. Anyway. Sorry, just catching up with some messages on the side. Oof. Might be underselling how tired I am, chat. It's starting to hit. Not with Stanley's favorite song in the background. I gotta wake the f up, man. Anyway, this is some Imperial. Imperial did top in this top 16, which is cool. It's nice to see. Like, I like to see the one-ofs, right? Like, I'm a very, even if it's like a deck people don't like necessarily, like, I like that Imperial is able to top. I like Purple Hybrid, Sukuya. I know that's like, I know, how do I word this? At the end of the day, you guys have to understand that a truly competitive player doesn't want a diverse format. It is in a competitive player's best interest for there to be like a 3-deck format or a 4-deck format or even a tier 0 format. So many times, if you guys follow other games, right? When a tier 0 format happens, you'll always see the competitive players be like, I love it. It's so skillful. And it's because like, think of it this way, chat. If you're a competitive player and your goal is to win these events and do well and get your invite and do da-da, it's in your best interest to like have everybody play the same decks, right? When you can go into a tournament and know what your opponent is playing and not just get shut out by a random rogue deck and get your entire tournament blown out by a single rogue deck. That's valuable to a competitive player. If the competitive player knows there's only 3 decks that are going to be out there, they're stoked. They know exactly what to practice for, and they know exactly how to prep and make their practice efficient. And there's value in that. But for, I don't want to say like casuals, because I don't consider myself casual, but I also consider myself very like not interested in being super competitive myself. We definitely have the conversation of like, well, what are we doing? I like diversity, right? Because it's more fun to watch different decks go at it constantly. I guess the spectator side of it. Goddamn, that advanced player took 3 minutes to make a move. Oh, wow. It might have been it's a difficult board state, right? We are bottom decking. We get the partition. Well, what's next, bro Chacho? This is the most basic and predictable top 16, but I will get into that later. That's fair. All right, so we promote. How did we end the turn? Oh, we added the blocker. We added the blocker to the list. Play Wormon off of Davis Ken. There's Dragon. Running out of deck here. I think our only hope from Adventure is if we're running. Our only hope from Adventure is if Imperials run out of DNA 5s, or we have Puppet Ace in hand. If we're on like the Puppet Ace, because Wargrey, Melga, none of those, Melga Ace and Wargrey Ace, neither of those really help you in this scenario. And if we just have BT16 Pale, we're cooking. Whoa, we're gonna go for memory. Did you vote for one less disgusting? Is that the 5 we were looking for? Yeah, and maybe it was. Wow. Strip 3 sources. Where are we gonna go? Probably Probably clean up the Melga. You just don't want the Alliance. Oh no, going for the on deletion. Okay. That works too. Swing on suspend. You're gonna swing one more time. And we're cooked. What are we looking for? War Gray. We just weren't getting the draws we wanted. Yeah. Imperial just suspending everything is just too much for this deck. It's tough. Adventure is done. So Imperial takes the game here. Let's see if there's anything else I can find. We got whose table? What's this table? Omni versus Imperial. I don't think we want to watch that. Minus Gamma. We can watch a little bit of Gamma. Tessero again, but it's a little bit of Gamma. Excuse me. All right, Tessero once again on this Mallow Myotismon situation. Versus Gambabon, man. Gambabon got what? Like 2 new cards? Not sure if it's enough, but Gamma's fun. You got 2 new cards, level 4 and 5, yeah. Gulus is playable. The Regulus, I'd say, is like a 1 of or 2 of. That's kind of how I see it too. Gulus seemed fine, and the 5 seemed meh. Let me read the cards so I can remind myself as to where we're at with this deck. They're purple cards, I assume. Yeah. Odd play when digivolving. This is level 4. On play when digivolving, trash the top 2 cards of your deck. Then you may place 1 Digimon card with Gamma in its name from your trash as this Digimon's bottom Digivolution card, which when you do that, triggers a lot of the Gammamon effects. When effects add to this Digimon's Digivolution cards, this Digimon may Digivolve into Regulus from the hand. Oh, so Digivolves for 2, and then you can go into your 5 for cheaper. Only 1 cheaper, so a training would get you pretty far. It's also an on-play for 5, but I know it on-plays... The deck does on-play level 5, so there's a lot of combo potential there. The only issue being you have to be... It has to Digivolve you into Regulus. You can't go into Kano Weiss, which is oftentimes the better level 5. Alright, so then Regulus is also Rush blocker. Oh, so you could hard play and give this guy Rush. Interesting. I see why it could be. That's already 1 of potential right there. On play when Digivolving, you may place 5 differently named Digimon cards with Gammamon in their name from your trash as this Digimon's bottom Digivolution cards. Ooh, that's a lot of sources. Then delete 1 of your opponent's Digimon with as much or less DP as this Digimon. It's a base 10k, so you could probably get this guy to 12, 14 pretty stupid easy. End of turn. If this Digimon has 5 or more Digivolution cards, it may attack without suspending. Oh, so... Oh, so it Regulus is kind of good. I kind of like Regulus, but I don't know if this is enough. I like Regulus because it tickles my brain and it says Superior Mode's a good card. However, Hunters isn't a good deck right now. So what does that tell you about your level 5 being as good as a Superior Mode, right? It says a lot. Good to see you streaming after a long weekend. Thank you, Loki. I appreciate it because I am struggling in terms of my energy tonight. Had a great. It was cool seeing you. And I've said it a few times. It was so. If you guys came up to me and we got to talk, I'm so grateful for that. So unbelievably grateful for that. All my friends, like, because I'd always be walking around with somebody, and it's funny because a lot of my friends, like, how do I word this? A lot of my friends, they know I do the YouTube, they know I do a lot, kind of like the content creation space, but like I'd like to think I don't shove it in their face. Like, for the most part, in person, I'm a normal guy. And then when like they follow me around at one of these events, they're like, damn, you're a content creator. And I'm like, yeah, ain't that kind of cool? I'm like, damn, you know a lot of people. It's like, technically I don't know them. They know me, but it's kind of cool either way. Yeah, I'm sad we missed each other in Florida. I'm really sad about that. Because I was just walking around. I thought I would have been able to see you, but I guess not. How pooped are you tonight? I'm so dead. I'm so exhausted. Regulars can get pretty high with all the keywords and DP high. Yeah, that's fine. So it's a removal, right? And then it's a superior mode. Right, but superior mode is also a removal and also an end of turn attack. And where's the deck at right now? Right, that's my concern. I think that's where I think people need to ask themselves and reflect as to where we're at in the meta. We're seeing the Regulus come down now. As I talked about, it's got blocker, it's got rush, so you can just hard play the 5 and do all these shenanigans, which is really fun to see. I feel I've got about 30 minutes into my flight to Chicago, then a few hours until I get home. Damn. Oh, you feeling? Yeah, it's a rough life we live, man. Winter deck list. I realized he did not use any Tocado because he is the Tocado. Oh, that's so good. I forgot he was wearing the goggles. Oh, and the like wristband or whatever. That guy's funny. That guy's great. Malo is dead, but a single money or Runikini will give the Malo the win. Oh, okay. Yeah, I still need to try. I need to get better at figuring out what the Malo Myotis cards do. I'm definitely not super informed right now. Again, this is day 1 of EX10, and I think that downside about being a commentator for this game is it's hard to look forward because you have to be really refined on what's happening today, right? I have to focus on making sure I know what the current meta is, what the current cards in play are. So it doesn't give me a lot of mental bandwidth to memorize future cards as much, right? Malo's too big brain for you? I don't think that's true. I think you're selling yourself short on that. Man, pulling a Bagra SP must feel so bad. Oh, Helkin. I forget when you started playing, but I think a lot of us in chat are boomer enough to remember BT10 and how wonderful it felt. Was it BT10? When did we get the gold and silver SPs? Chat, you guys know what I'm talking about. The superior mode crossheart guy was gold, and then the like shadow Bagramon mode or whatever was darkness Bagramon was the silver SP. And to this day they're like, what are they, like $10 or something stupid? I pulled Rapidmon Ace SP. I know what you know what that feels like. Yeah, Rapid's pretty bad too. BT. Oh, that was BT11. Oh, was it BT? No, it was BT11. Or was it 12? You guys can fight about it. I'm not looking it up. All right, Tessera Lupin. There's the Mallow, and yeah, swing, right? Yeah. That's it. Security gone. Busted. BT12 was Darkness Bagra and Cross 7 SPs. Got it. 40/91 for Dark. Oh, so that's pretty expensive. Oh wow, okay. Cross 7's superior. Yeah. BT11, there was only regular Bagra. Oh, okay. Shaman is 50. Oh, so they've gone up. That's crazy. I think Eagle had a quiz one day about what was the cheapest SP, and I think it came down to like the All Force from BT11. You guys remember those gold? They looked really gross. They were really bad SPs. They have no right to be called SPs. But the gold background, Maste, Machindra, All Force. I think there was one more. I don't remember. I think one of those ended up being the cheapest SP ever. We only have one table left. No, the rare tied-up, the signature cards aren't SPs. Those were a little less rare. We're getting close to the end of the round here. I'm debating if I want to keep showing this match or kind of show you guys some of the stuff I was able to get. Yeah, I think Imperial's got this. Unless we have like Alter S combo right here. One Alter S. Swing unsuspend. Oh, we're dead. We're dead. Rest in peace. Oh, rest in peace. We're dead. We're dead, chat. Alright, I'm gonna comfortably say I'm gonna go ahead and we got 4 training things if anyone wants to see. I was able to finesse my way into getting Eggman got me one. God bless Eggman. I got one for myself during my chance at the line, and then I was able to work some deals with people in line with me to pick up my final 2. So I was able to get a full play set. If you guys want to see, there was no shot I wasn't going to try to get these. You know what? I have to open these anyway, and I don't want the stupid reflection, so I'll let you guys take a peek at the cards. Here we go. We're just like, oh man, they're still like so shiny. I'm sorry. But they're textured. They're so nice. I need to, oh, here we go. Here we go. Like, such a, like, I don't have the camera quality on it, I guess, for this, but I'm you just gotta take my word for it. They're so they're textured. I don't know what they're going for. Don't really care. Not selling them. Here's the biggest reason we bought it. Strabimon chilling in the back there with the other blue starter rookies where he belongs. How about those announcements too? You guys remember they announced dual cards. They announced a new starter deck for Beat Break. So we're already confirmed to get some anime support, right? Like this is gonna be I think that kind of like how Time Stranger's coming out, and we're getting a set with Time Stranger really quickly. We are getting either I guess I don't know if it was a starter or a set. I think it was a starter deck. They announced the starter deck for Beat Break, and it's gonna be like we're gonna get that alongside the anime. It's gonna be the first chance we really get to get cards alongside an anime coming out, right? Because I feel like with the reboot 2020, it wasn't really synced up right. Ghost Game was terrible when it came into integrating itself into the card game during its airing. So cool. I hope they never do two-sided cards. I don't know why I don't like those in Magic. I'm okay with two-sided cards. I think my guess is they're going to do like dual cards in the sense that like it's a tamer and a Digimon. You get to choose to activate the mode. Like it would be really cool for like blue hybrid. I was thinking, of course, Marisa the Squirrel. There's like one note. I was thinking for like blue hybrid, it'd be really cool if we had like a Koji Strabimon. Like a Koji Strabimon, so it's like I could pay 3 and play it to be a tamer, or I can digivolve it in the back. So now my tamer can be my rookie and my tamer. Like that, something like that would be really cool. Or I think the more common thing people are thinking is potentially what's it called? Like an Agumon and Gabumon card, right? That's something that I thought something like that would have already been in the game, but like you guys see where we're going with that. It's like, oh, it's one rookie and it's both. But I feel like that could potentially be too DNA favored. We'll have to see, I guess. We don't know. We don't know what dual cards mean. That's where my guess is. Anyway, trainings are sick. I'm so happy about these. Let me see if I can find you guys a match. I'm tired. Match. Sorry, I'm not gonna get distracted. We are currently at table 4, and I don't think we've seen either. Do we want to watch some more? Tessera versus Tim. I think let's watch this. This is probably the powerhouse match of the night. It might be finals too. We had 16 people. No, 16 people is 4 rounds. 2, 4, 8, 16. Yeah. Unless there are draws. There might be draws. All right. Tim getting started here with might be Geoslop. Geoslop Lord Knight potentially. Depends on table 2. So thank you, Mac, for the update. If the down pair wins, it's over. Got it. Thank you. gonna pull some of these trainings out. This Renamon chat, I'm not gonna show it on stream, but holy, they didn't need to do that. Unnecessary. Oh, these trainings are so cool. I don't know if I don't know. Like, I thought the Digimon Liberator starter deck trainings were going to be hard to beat. But man, did they beat them. And it's not even, it's like not even close to them. Like, these are just cooler. Koki, you know, Koki's just... Koki, I don't know if I like Koki's art for making like boss monster level 6s and 7s, but Koki is definitely the best artist when it comes to like options and like rookie Digimon. Like, by far, I think. I don't think it's close. Damn. I'm gonna have to pick up one more of these training sets just to like have it keep one sealed. But that's a problem for down the line. Oh, you got your premium Bandai boost today? Sick. Only took that took a while though, right? That's when did they get when were they on pre-order for? Like that, there's no way that was in last February, right? All right, looks like it's Growl Loops. Oh, Growl Slop with a Lord Knight top end, it looks like. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's see where this goes. At least May or February? Wow. That's intense. That's a really long time. Bandai... Like, I know their pre-order timeline is really long most of the time, but like that feels like extra. If it was February, that feels extra long. Mm, 7 to 8 months is their average wait time. Is it really that long? Maybe I'm just misremembering. She did Shin Manzaimon, Belfa Sleep, Quartz Ace, Altar, Puppet Ace, Altar, New Diaboro stuff from the Evo Cup. Oh, okay. The Platinum Nume from last NATS is also dope. I kind of forgot that I brought one of the Bandai things that are all black and gold. Oh yeah, I forgot about those. Those are still coming. I know I have a couple deals out there for like buying people's like deck boxes and stuff. Man, those products are so... I don't know how to feel about those products, dude. Like, it's just like, they're so hype when they first get announced, but now I'm like, what cards are you really getting that are worth it? Like, I guess Medieval's still worth it? Or is it Galamon X? I think it's both Medieval and Galamon X are in there, right? There's Cherubi. This is what I'm talking about. I kind of forget what's in there now. Levia. Oh, Levia's in there. All I want are my Crocs. Right. Hexa. But like, is Hexa still that expensive? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like some of these cards are like, at this point, like not what they were valued at when the set dropped and everyone was dumping money. Like, I know DigiPen is buying like 6 of them or something ridiculous. I know Hyper Coliseum. TJ bought a good chunk. Oh, Bloom Lord. Is it Death X? I don't fully remember. Bloom Lord. Yeah, like Bloom Lord's like kind of whatever, right? Like this is kind of the stuff I'm talking about. Death. Oh, the premium selection box or something. Death X, Jesmon. Oh, I remember. Oh, Jesmon GX, Truby A, Shadow Serafi, Bloom, Medieval, Hexball, Leviat. Got it. Yep, just Growl Loop Cerberus shenanigans. So normally you see the Lord Knight stuff get packaged with Dog Engine, but now we're just looping it with Growl Engine instead. And Growl Engine, I guess, does draw as many cards with better recursion. How much was that bundle for the trainings? So MSRP 20 bucks or 15 bucks. But I since I got one for free, I ended up averaging out 15 bucks per. But I was in line and with the person in front of me, I was like, "Hey, are you going to buy the Digimon one?" And they were like, "Nah." I was like, "All right, it's 15 bucks. I will give you $20 to buy me one." And they were like, "Sure." And then I did that deal with another guy. God bless him. He was like, "Nah, brother, just give me what the tax was." And so it was like 16 something after tax. And I basically got to, and I bought him a Gundam starter deck with my deal. And we ended up just giving each other Exaxes. And so I paid one. I got one for free because God bless Eggman. I got two of them at MSRP for 16, and then one homie did do the 20 bucks deal. So I was able to clean house there. Thinking about maybe getting a fifth one so I can get just keep one sealed, because I only ever bought one of the memory boost ones. I have it sealed in my collection. And I just keep it there. I didn't really like any of the particular boosts because just, season 3 Digimon don't interest me. But I guess the Lugamon does interest me, but I'm not really playing Luga anymore. Are each trainings 25 a piece? They'll go down, right? There's no way they don't go down. I'm not worried about what they're worth. I'm keeping these. I did this for my collection. I don't want to deface what the gifts I was given, number one, and number two, I'm just not like that. You could be playing Luga is all you're saying. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Luga's not awful into this format, I think, with Royal Knights being less. But might just not be, and I might not be dynamic enough to do well. We'll see. My air purifier is beeping at me, and I'm trying to figure out why. Memory boosts have been creeping up in price. Yeah, because they're not in print anymore, right? So that makes sense. They're probably about to go down with everyone getting them in their hands from Premium Bandai, though. So we're probably going to see another drop. Medieval cooks you in Fenrir. That's true. Medieval cooks you a little bit. I mean, there's ways around it, but yeah, you're just kind of fundamentally right. The gold train. I mean, I like that. They're all right. Oh wait, gold trainings. Yeah, I love the gold train. Yes. I thought you said memory boost, but yeah, I wish I had a better camera to show you guys, but here the players are shuffling up, but here's the, and you gotta trust me that they're all textured. My lighting's just not good enough, I think. Here, let's see. You just gotta trust me that they're textured. And then, like I said, I have 3. So here's the Impmon. Oh, they're just so sick. I don't know. I'll show you guys the random on you weirdos. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. Who's in defense? I can. Oh, it's Commandra. Commandra's like holding up a dumbbell. He's doing lifts. He's lifting. Oh, and so it's Doru. So Doru is like punching the Karamon, and like Karamon's like blocking, and then the Commandramon is in the back lifting. Yeah, maybe I need to upgrade my webcam so I can like kind of show stuff like that off a little better, but I mean, it's a 1080p webcam. I don't know why it feels like it should be like, I feel like I should be showing you better. Let's see. Sorry, I'm like fiddling with stuff in the background. I'm sorry, I'm on like half watching the match, half fiddling with stuff. Risu, I want your opinion on my new YouTube series, underrated but awesome Digimon decks. I cover 3 decks per video and talk about them briefly. My latest episode had Melga deck. Oh, that does sound cool. I'm gonna have to take a watch. I can't make an opinion because I don't have one, but like just off the paragraph, that sounds like cool. I hope you had fun with it. I think now, like, I'll be honest in the sense that, do I think that video did well? Depends on what your definition of did well. Probably not, right? I feel like a lot of Digimon TCG content is purely like deckless, and like, let's be real, chat. The biggest thing you guys consume is deckless and tournament match content. Like, those are the big things that get views. And then like, that's it. Anything like extra or weird doesn't really get watched. So that's on you, chat. But in terms of like, I hope you had fun doing it, and that's the most important thing that matters. I hope you did have fun making it. And I hope it does well. I hope, like, that's something like that sounds like it would do well anywhere else, just not in card games. It's worth a watch. I'm doing it this way because not meta decks get no videos. Yeah, that makes sense. Absolutely. Melga. Risu, do you know if Vivi got all his Altar Machindra? I texted him this morning. From DM, I think he's good. I don't think they're missing anything. They've been like, yeah, I think they're done. I'm gonna go ahead and assume they're done. But it's worth a watch. Fun decks to play at locals. Yeah, no, there's definitely a lot of decks that would do well at locals. I think that that's something that's so true. Like I have taken like last Friday, not last Friday, but 2 weeks ago now, I went to locals and I went undefeated with blue hybrid. Like, you know what I mean? Like there are plenty of decks that are I and then like a couple months ago before gas came out, I took Melga, like not gas Melga, like just Melga X, like traditional Weregaru X, just window washer people and win the game. Like I took Melga to locals and went undefeated. Like and like there's a good smorgasbords of decks that you can play that do well at locals for sure. I was stomping people with Mirage on DCGO. I believe it. It needs either balls or lots of experience to play outside meta. Yeah, I guess that's kind of true. I did Omni for locals the Friday that passed. That makes sense. Omni's is pretty strong, but I think it's over. I feel like Omni is just not looking too hot into the normal meta right now. Their play lines are just too awkward for most of the time, it seems. Dang, this Lord Knight board is disgusting. Right. I'm doing a goofy thing with EX3, Ty, and Matt. What's up, Cyber? All right, so if we're Lord Nightmon here and we have Lord Knight X, we just win, right? For me, it's hard not to not play the best Gundam decks because one event being around the corner. So wasting time on normal meta or fun decks is kind of wasting a lot of... Oh, for sure. No, I'm not... I definitely don't want to not... That whole spiel just now, I'm not knocking in any way somebody taking meta decks to locals. That was more of like, if someone's tired of the meta, someone wants to play XYZ deck... it was more of like speaking to like giving people the confidence to just play a little different stuff. And it's probably going to do better than you think in a local environment. That was my NATS experience. So I will say my NATS experience was wonderful. I got to meet everybody. It was wonderful. It was great. I cannot complain about my experience. It was so wonderful to meet everybody. I got to run around and just be a content creator and a friend to so many people. Again, I can't express enough, if Digipend is still in the chat, like can't express enough like how much it valued, like how much, how do I word this again? I already worded it once like this. It was so valuable to me that this weekend was the most time I got to just hang out with Digipend and Eggman. Not as like co-commentators, not as like, you know, like judge and just like TO, like not work related, just sit down, play cards, yap, eat a meal, you know what I'm saying? Like that is as a friend group, that as a trio of a friend group we are, like that being the first time we get to all three do that, like that was it was nice. I really wish I had a better word than that, but it was so nice. But in terms of the event, obviously you can read it on I'm not It is not in my professional interest to really start shouting from the rooftops about how everything went down. However, you can read it on Reddit, you can read it on Twitter, and a lot of it's true, and a lot of it should not have gone down the way it went down. And hopefully they do better next time. Because I can forgive like issues with merch. I genuinely think there's never going to be a perfect way to handle merch. The biggest of companies still don't satisfy their customer base with like in-person merch stuff like that. Pokemon does the best they can. People still complain. Riot, everybody. The merch is tough. So they get a pass from me on that. Side events though, like it's been countless times now where you come out of an event and everyone says the main event ran great, but side events were awful. And it doesn't feel like we're making steps forward in that vein in terms of actually getting side events going for people. However, I will praise that this year Digimon got a prize wall for their side events, and had side events gone well and on time and fired as they should have, having the community and the opportunity to collect prize wall points and do that, have that fun experience and get some cool stuff. The prize wall, like one of my friends took a picture of the prize wall. I should ask them for it so I can share what was on that prize wall. And maybe I really need to go to one of these events with a vlogger mindset. Like I feel like there is definitely room for a Risu like events vlog that could be a lot of fun. I just don't have the brain for it. Like I don't sit down. I just don't see, like my instincts right now isn't to like, oh, that was really cool, let me record B-roll for that. You know what I'm saying? Like my brain just isn't in that vlogger mode. Maybe I need to get like a backpack streaming setup, like, you know, like how like those IRL streamers do it. Maybe that's just something I need to do. That could be fun. I don't know if that was allowed though, so I guess I'm really not sure. Maybe you know what? I could pull off a live stream vlog better than I could do a vlog video. So maybe that's something I need to look into for sure. They just need to hire people from the FGC. Maybe. You guys got to understand that like something that does go wrong a lot that I don't think it's like talked about enough, and it's like some of this stuff isn't like any particular company's fault. Like there are a lot of requirements that get placed on us on the TOs that are purely like Bandai, the Japanese company, is requiring this without an understanding of how the US culture is. And so then like we're forced to get shoved like Japanese culture experiences into our English culture, and it like some of that doesn't work. And also things like here's one thing I don't know if I'm questionable if I can say this or not, but I will say it. All the side events, for example, they are required to be on Bandai TCG Plus. There is no room that like everything, it has to all go through Bandai TCG Plus. And what happens? Something goes wrong with Tixer. Something goes wrong with Bandai TCG Plus. So what happens? How do you, as a tech, like, you know, as a tech, and you need support for your application? Is this match over? I guess this match is over. I guess Lord Knight 2-0'd. So let's Let's go to this screen. I fiddled with my camera. Do I look better? I feel like I look better, but I feel like my sound, I feel like there's going to be a desync with my mic and my camera now in terms of sound. So you guys tell me. I feel like I look better. I feel like you can see the wrinkles under my eyes. I don't know. But no sync, like no desync, you mean? So we're good? I'm going to assume, I don't know. You guys tell me. The culture clash is real, but here's the camera looks great. Thank you. So here's what I'll say. Back on so Bandai TCG Plus is created by a Japanese company, and there are no, so if something goes wrong with it, there are no English Bandai TCG admits. So what happens is something goes wrong at 11 a.m. North America time with an application that has no English admins. Well, guess what we got to do? We got to wake up some Japanese support tech 11 p.m. their time, right? And you can kind of see why some of like it's just not conducive to, you know, some failure, right? A lot of this like kind of just like some of it just is like assumes that it's all gonna go well, when in this kind of thing you kind of have to expect it's not gonna go well. And like that's the thing about these things, and like some of the stuff the way I think about it, and like I feel like a lot of people like it's something that should be useful to people to like going forward in their lives and think it's like it's great to think about what happens when things go well. But like you really like the most important thing for most of anything in your life is probably figure out what your plan is when things fail. And that should be your starting point. Like what happens if this goes wrong? What is our plan? What is my plan? Financially speaking, right? Like if I lose, like I just bought a house. What happens if I lose my job tomorrow? These are financial situations that you need to think about, right? Like, oh, my paycheck just came in. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy a bunch of Gundam decks. I want to see if I can pull the God deck, right, with all the foils. But the people don't take that second step. Like, what if my next paycheck's late? You know, something simple, something that kind of happens, right? What if my hours get cut? It's just, you know, put it in perspective for you guys, right? And so I feel like a lot of that kind of stuff happens in the Bandai Play 2, because they're two entities, right? It's Play TCG and it's Bandai, and I don't want to talk too much about it because again, professional I want to work for Play TCG and Bandai, but like being as tame and reasonable as possible, I feel like there are a lot of internal butting, like not like there's just like not a lot of, there's a few pain points that could get resolved to help things go smoother. Like there's no reason for every side event to need to be on Bandai TCG Plus, right? Paper bracket, like we brought up the FGC. There's no reason not to just, if it's just side events, like just do paper brackets, right? It doesn't need to be on Bandai TCG Plus. Do pods on demand. Play TCG. You go to one of their events. I mean, if you ever been to a Play TCG event, they're the best in the business when it comes to side events. 8 people gave us $10. Here's a win a box, right? Like they fire win a boxes like crazy. Their other stuff is like done. They fire it, gone, run it. And it's not, it's this need, it feels like there's this need to either like add technology that's only like I know that like it's one of those, like you guys know what I'm talking about when like people like try to add technology and the hope is that technology makes things easier, or the technology is going to allow us to do something we couldn't do before. Which, you know, these are great things to think about. Like, this technology is going to help us. This technology is going to let us do so much more. And there's this prosperous, like, idea with the technology. But then in practice, the technology is just going to cause more problems. And I think that's kind of some of the situation that's happening with Bandai and Play TCG when it comes to side events in particular. or like, I mean, that's me being hopeful and fair. I feel like, I mean, you can sit down and say like I want to say ignorant stuff. Like you can say some like kind of disrespectful stuff or think some stuff without any context and be like, they just don't hire enough people. They don't care enough, like, or they don't hire the right people. The judges never know what they're doing, blah, blah. They just need to hire better and more people. And I'm like, you really like that? Like you kind of like, I know my tone kind of makes it sound like gremlins talking, but like I think that's real arguments people have with that. And I do want to emphasize like that comes from a place of like, you don't really know the scope of what's going on, right? So like you really got to try to be fair when like, at least I feel like I have a professional responsibility to be fair. Let me catch up on chat. Risu, I don't want you to comment anymore on this, but the merch QR code was handled in the worst way imaginable. Not only was the QR code leaked, but they also forced people to pretty much fight for it. Yeah, I think that's where the QR code thing definitely is, again, technology meeting Japanese culture, meeting English culture. And to be fair, so like something like, here's the thing, right? Something like the QR code leaking, is that really anybody's fault that somebody was, you know, was acting in bad faith, right? Like, I mean, for example, like let's recontextualize that. Instead of them, those two, the people that leaked the QR code, instead of them doing that, what if they just stole the product? It's kind of like, is that Bandai's fault, right? It's not Play TCG's fault. Like, you can't really say hire better people. You can't really say, oh, never hire those people again, because they already committed the act of malpractice, right? Malpractice. I'm making up words. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I agree. Like, I was not a fan of the QR code thing, but again, I feel like every company kind of like doesn't, like, everyone's trying to figure out the best way to do merch, and I don't think anyone's done it right. Like, merch is like the biggest thing. Like, Pokemon has it. Like, Pokemon has people complaining, and I think Pokemon is probably the closest to the closest to getting it right. But there's like, they still don't have it down pat to where nobody's complaining, right? There's a parent on Discord saying he had to protect his daughter during the stampede that broke down when they lifted the QR. Yeah, see that? Yeah, that wasn't cool. Like, I think day 2 there was like fights that broke out over stuff. Again, like, is the fighting Bandai's fault? I mean, like, you can argue that, like, oh, they created an environment where people are so stressed out and felt like they had to do whatever it takes to get these cardboard with anime girls on them. like when you like take a step back and remind yourself that this is cardboard and children's card games, like, the way people are acting is ridiculous, personally. Holy shit, don't move your mic like that. Okay, I'll try not to. I'm sorry. Is it like squeaking? Okay, I'm sorry. I might have just done it again. Just think Risu could have... No, these are all open. These are all open. This is... I open everything. I don't have anything sealed. Camera looks crispy, thank you. Holy, don't move your mic like that. Instead of doing it any other way, that started treatment. Oh, okay. I hope my mic's okay. I'm sorry. I don't know how long it was like that. Bandai is super control heavy, so they want to force things. Yeah. Yeah. These guys are 100% desynced. These guys are 100% desync. Like, are we talking about my camera? I'm sorry. I don't know. I think they... Oh, you mean like Bandai's desync from Play TCG, or I don't want to say Play TCG, but like Japanese is like Bandai's kind of desynced as to what's going to work for like the English is sometimes what it feels like. I can agree with that. Orlando Fest merch was handled better with premium Bandai pre-orders. That was a cool way. I would agree that was better, but was it perfect? I feel like people still complained, right? That's kind of my point with the merch line. Like, it's still like, It's still just not something that's ever going to be figured out, when like I feel like side events is very much like something that has been done correctly by plenty of people, and we just need to take a step back and maybe start looking at how other companies and other people are doing side events. Again, like I bring up I really do think just like paper brackets, just run paper brackets and call it a day. That's it. Just on demand side events. So 8 people fire. That's it. I don't maybe I'm sure someone can come up with a reason why that wouldn't work, but at least that gets, like, I think that at least gets it done on time. Like, guarantees that they fire, right? I know it gets complicated. I someone educated me on how Pokemon does it, and that might be blasphemous, having like comparing Bandai to Nintendo is like, how dare I? But I know there's other matches going on, but this is part of what we're here today, right? Is this kind of conversation. So sorry if you're only here for match content. I think this is important conversation, I think. You know what? Let me give you guys a match. I also wanted to show off that I kind of fiddled with the camera a little bit. Let's see. We got Shogun versus Gokfur still going, I think. Hey, you guys aren't missing too much, I'll be honest. Not in an unfair way. Like, just this is an Imperial mirror. I don't think mirrors are always like not great content, unfortunately. I think they want the Orlando. I have TO and FGZ events. They do paper, then plug it in on Start GG. Oh, I see. I just hope that at least attempt to make things better. Yeah. You are a standing guy. I appreciate the honesty. I also met you over there while you were waiting in line for the scavenger hunt. Yeah, I remember. I remember you. Yeah, we were vibing. That was fun. Oh no, this isn't. Okay, let me see how the right, because the down pair. Let me double check. Okay, so Shogun needs to win. That is the bottom player. That is the bottom player. The bottom player needs to win this. Gugu Fur is our top player, and they have a draw. Our undefeated is Shogun, and Shogun needs to win. I unfortunately don't think we have enough memory to win. Suspending the whole board helps. But I don't think it's gonna help enough. I mean, we have 3 security, so maybe. Yikes. Not being able to suspend the we have 4 sources. Yeah, we only have 3 sources ourselves. Yeah. So no, that's over then. I think between a Paildramon. And here, chat, I feel like this is always where I'm just kind of like, why does Davis and Ken let you play a rookie on this board state? I think that's a little silly. I think that's still something that like we could balance Imperial and people would hate this tamer list. Because I do think Davis Ken is important for the deck. Like, the deck is kind of unplayable without Davis Ken. But I also don't think that Davis Ken should let you play your 5th Digimon on the board. I think that's a little ridiculous. But yeah, I don't see like, we can't unsuspend, but feel like Shogun also forgot to hatch. I don't see how the timeline works for no raising area, but we had to use our hard play of Davis Ken on that last one. Or did we promote? I don't think we promoted. It seems like we did just hard drop the V, Digivolve XV. I wonder how that last turn played out. Oh, it got bot decked. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, thank you, Helkin. I know you're watching in person or in table. Yeah, Hexblow. That'll do it. Davis Ken's to the bottom. There's going to be no comeback for us. I guess, like, Fighter Mode Ace doesn't do anything for us. And we passed turn, but I mean, realistically speaking, I think we're cooked. This meta's not this not this meta. This matchup's kind of rough for both players. Like it is not a great, like the mirror is pretty dreadful. A lot of BT16 Paildra just stunning each other nonstop is kind of difficult to deal with. I love these trainings. They're so nice. I can't get over it. So it looks like we're probably not going to get another round if dragon mode. Okay, dragon mode to what? No, there's just nothing we can really do. You got all of them or just blue? I got all of them. I got 4 binders. I'm keeping everything though. I have my playset of every training and I'm definitely just keeping them. I'm not trying to get rid of them. I think the only color I don't really play is black right now, but I have a deck that all of these trainings can go into. You got the purple ones? Oh yeah, because Jose yeah. Jose hooked you up. Yeah, he was fiending. He was fiending for the homies. You got all the digital gate. I only got 3 digital gate opens. And funny story, I guess I didn't talk about that. That's funny. I only ended up with 3, but I only actually until like Sunday night, I only had 1. And I wasn't really fiending to get my playset as much as I wanted to. I just didn't want to like focus on it, right? It just wasn't. I just didn't want to focus on it. And I'm sitting at the lobby of my hotel, and because I ordered DoorDash to the hotel because I wanted one final meal. And in comes Orange Samurai, which is an Orlando local. But if you guys follow the One Piece scene, he's pretty big in there. He's the One Piece commentator for the weekend too. Good friend of mine. He shows up. He's like, "What? Are we in the same hotel?" I'm like, "Brother, how were we in the same hotel all weekend and neither of us knew?" So we just started yapping. We started yapping for like another hour, yada yada. Eventually, he hits me. Was like, "Do you want that Digimon promo we got from our pack?" Cause like I don't really want it. I'm like, do I ever? So as a thank you, I gave him the One Piece promo. I'm sure I don't know what the price of everything is, but you know, I'm always down to give a homie a good card for giving me a good card. And it looks like Golf won. So it looks like we're probably, yeah, that's it. That's the end of the tournament, unfortunately. So we end a round early. I guess, honestly, sorry, I'm on like the wrong screen somewhere. Honestly, for me, I'm really tired, so kind of thankfully we end early. I mean, I'm always gonna be down for more Digimon, but I'm a little tired. But so anyway, that's how I got him showing up at my hotel is how I got my second one. And then this morning on my flight home, I'm on the plane. I sit down on my flight. I'm in seat D, so that's the aisle seat. I look to the side and there's a homie sitting down. I'm like, okay, what's up, brother? And I look at his backpack. He's got a playmat sticking out. And I'm like, there's only one place you could have been this weekend. You got a card game playmat sticking out of your backpack, right? Like, there's no, like, I was like, so what did you play, man? And he looks at me, he's like, how'd you know? I'm like, I'm Detective Risu on the spot. I'm like, you got your playmat sticking out, man. He's like, oh, lol. And then we had a laugh. And he's like, yeah, I played Masters. So he's a Dragon Ball Masters guy. And he shows me he got second place at Dragon Ball Masters. So I'm sitting next to Mr. Second place of Dragon Ball Masters, which is cool. And he showed me this cool, like, second place gets like a really cool, like, golden Zamatsu leader. It was really cool. And so, we get to YAP, and eventually he's like, do you want the Digimon promo? And I'm like, yeah, I do. And so he gives me my third Digimon Liberator, or I keep calling it Digimon Liberator, but Digital Gate Open. So now, and then I give him we also got, like, was it a Gohan Beast? What's it called? Gohan Beast mode or something? Energy marker. So if you guys follow Gundam or Dragon Ball, so they have a resource system, but you can also, like, you can get, like, essentially an extra resource. Like, and if you played Gundam, like, think EX resource. They can get an EX resource, and it's kind of like a fake card like that. So kind of like the EX base. So it's like a token of EX of Beast Gohan, and I gave him that. I was like, that's so funny. Here you go, man. And again, like, I don't know what the pricing of things are, but I'm always down to give a homie a good card in return for something, right? So I'm not sure what the price of everything is. I do recommend when you go to these events, don't be giving away your trades to people, like One Piece players walking up to you and being like, you want to trade my Digimon promo so I can get the One Piece one? And just like, you don't know who you're talking to, you don't know what's expensive or what's not. Don't do that. But for a homie, like someone you actually, like, got to know and enjoy, and you do something nice to get something nice, I'm always down. Like the big thing this weekend, at least day 1, day 2, was this EX base Gundam thing, the Gundam EX base. At the time of when I was looking, it was selling for $100. Everything else was like $40, and people were like, "Oh, you're a Digimon player? You want the Digimon card for the EX base?" I'm like, "Yeah, homie, nah, not for a stranger. Ain't about that." Also got was it Evangelion action point? Cool. I'm not a big Evangelion guy. I kind of think Gurren Lagann is a little better in terms of what the story was. And then I did the scavenger hunt. You would think I would go for the Time Stranger pack for the scavenger hunt. Also there was the scavenger hunt was kind of scuffed too. It was kind of bad. But instead of the Digimon Time Stranger pack, because I kind of felt like we were going to get more copies of that stuff anyway, so I wasn't stressing. It was like, the thing was like, this Time Stranger pack is like 8 different cards, and you only get 2 in that pack. So there wasn't even a guarantee you would get one of the good ones, or like one you'd want. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get the G-Quux EX resource, or is this, oh no, it's just a resource. So you actually have to get 10 of these. So wow, this camera is actually, now that I F with the camera, you can kind of see everything a lot better. Huh. Where am I at? I guess I'll show off the Liberator. Or no, I'm gonna keep calling it the Liberator, but the Digital Gate Open. Oh yeah, whatever I did to the camera, genius. I am sicko mode for that. Where's the trainings? I guess I show off the trainings now that, like, it actually is visible. Oh, here they are. So give it a second to focus, but yeah, look at that. Sorry, maybe if I cover my face. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there you go. And now you can kind of see their texture. Yeah. Like, look at that. That's sick. And see, like, let's see if I can. Oh no, hide my face. Here we go. Here is the green one. Maybe it'll focus. Agility training. The Terriermon's very pretty. And then the Ranamon. I know there's some questionable tastes out there that appreciate this card in a different way than most people probably should. But we don't judge. We just, you know, we call you out and make you aware that it's irregular. And then this is the reason I did it. This is Strabimon, Gabumon. You can really see like the shatter texturing they have on this one when I kind of do it like that. Very pretty card. Here's the Flamemon in a second. No, we're done, Artemis, actually. Tournament's over. I think Lord Knight, Growlmon. Growlmon slop with a Lord Knight top end took the whole thing tonight. We did get to see a good amount of EX decks, EX10 decks. It's not focusing on this one as much as it should. I don't. And then the last one is VOD. It will be, yeah. And then the last one is the defense training there, focused up. So you can see it's Commandramon in the back. Unfortunately for this one, you can kind of see him behind the text, but I was saying that Dorumon is on here. You can kind of see him. He's covered up by the text though, so that's a little bit of poor art planning. But otherwise, they're wonderful. Good night, man. Good night, Artemis. Have a good one. Thanks for showing up. Anyway, I'm tired. Thanks guys for sitting here and yapping with me as always. If there's any more questions, last minute questions. Who won? Oh, sorry. It was, yeah, I guess I already said it. It was, damn, I just said it too. Who won? It was the Lord Knight. It was Magnetimmon on Geoslop, Cerberus. You know what I mean? Growlmon into Cerberus into Lord Knight. Whatever we want to call that, that's what won tonight. We did get to see some Black War Gray, some Belpha, some Beals. Maybe I should have covered Beals a little more. But yeah, the card in person is so nice. Hi, Risu. Do you know if Eggman will post the BFC results? They're already up, brother. I haven't made the video yet, but if you want to see the top 16, they're up on eggmanevents.com already. So no worries on that. I can show off the pie chart real fast if that's interesting. You want me, you want my version of yapping about it. I don't know when I'll make the video, but because I'm dog tired, man. I had and for a good reason. Had a very enjoyable weekend, and thank you anybody out there in chat that saw me in person and made that weekend as enjoyable as it was. I really do. It's the heart and soul of why I do this, and like it's kind of crazy. I think I've mentioned it before. This was the top 16 pie chart, by the way. I'll make it a little smaller, but it's all on eggmanevents.com already. If you guys want to look at it, I'll make a video tomorrow-ish about it. Don't worry if you guys just want to hear my yap. But anyone who is out there, like, it's crazy to me. I started this YouTube channel for one purpose, and it was to create essentially a resume to allow me to convince people to let me commentate like real events. I sat down and I was like, well, I want to the goal is to commentate events, and how do I do that without getting to, how do I build a resume without getting to do events, right? That sounds like a catch-22. You make your own content, you commentate your own matches, you create your own content, and you create your own commentary. Create a resume that way. That was the plan. And now with all the live streaming and the chatting and the, like, it's become so much more than that. And it's cool. The friends I've made, the community I have, I mean, that's why I can go to these events and not play a single game of Digimon and still have unbelievable amounts of fun. So thank you guys. I'm going to end it on that. Tomorrow, probably video for the Bandai 16. And then Gundam Wednesday, we're back on schedule. So Gundam Wednesday. Thursday, I might stream something, maybe some Sonic, maybe some more Cyber Sleuth. I still need to work. I'm trying to work to get Riftbound a weekly Riftbound tournament going. I promise that is something I'm legitimately trying to do. Just things keep coming up. So that's happening this Saturday. I should sell out this. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. How could this one's actually semi-important too. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, I guess I didn't have time to sell it this weekend, but this one's important. So 1 second. Oh man, I'm a little disappointed I didn't sell this out because it's kind of exciting. It's always exciting for me to do this and share this with you guys. Where is it? Here we go. Bam, bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Where are we? There we go. Save. So this Saturday, there is an online regional. And there we go. It's a little big, but this Saturday is an online regional. Last I checked, there's a wait list, and yours truly will get to commentate it. Working out exactly who's going to be my co-commentator for this, but PPG is hosting the first EX10 regional. Online regional for EX10 is happening. I don't know why they did this picture. I guess Megidremon's still like king in their eyes, but yeah, so I'll be hosting it. Pretty sure on this channel this Saturday, September 27th. I will be hosting the commentary for it. First EX10 regional tournament hosted by PPG Events. Sign up I think there's a wait list. It would be great to get the ball rolling on season 2 because people need to get their invites again, right? Season 2 Nationals in Las Vegas here in February. So people are on the grind again, funny enough. So I'll be commentating this September 27th on Saturday. Working out on who my co-commentator will be, but it's going to be here on the resetthesquirrel.com. I'm pretty happy to get to do that for you guys. As always, bringing the content that we deserve to the Digimon players. And good night, guys. We're gonna move on. Thank you for entertaining that last little sellout. I didn't get to sell out at all today. I'm just tired. But good night. Good night, guys. Have fun.